Hey, this is Nate, Underground Fitness Revolution. Today we're going to go through our Tuesday pre-workout routine for our mud run specialty training class. So this is set up a little bit differently than what we do in our high intensity total body metabolic resistance workouts on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This one's a little bit more extensive because of the training that we'll be doing specifically for these mud run events. So the first thing we'll do is a 5-minute tissue quality circuit. Now after that, I'm not going to show you that one because I've already got a video showing you how to do foam rolling exercises, but we're going to get right into our pre-workout routine, starting out with some corrective exercises, stretching exercises, and dynamic mobility warm-up. So the first one we're going to do is going to be a hamstring stretch. You're going to get down, start with your left leg forward, put your left elbow inside, right hand down, and you're on your right foot, not on the knee. So from here, I'm going to pull back, stretch that hamstring, come back down, and then with my elbow, I'm going to get nice and deep, get a little bit extra stretch in there. Come back, pull that hamstring nice and tight, stretch it out, and repeat. We'll do 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other. From there, great exercise. We're going into the Z-sit. It's a glute stretch. This one's really tough to do sometimes, depending on how tight your hips and glutes are. You're going to put your foot down in front of you, hands in front. The further your leg is forward, the harder this will be, the more stretch you'll get. The other leg is going to be back. You can either be on the toe, or you can have it flat down. From here, push the hips down, chest up. It's a real good stretch. You should feel it all along the side of your hip and your glute. You'll do 30 seconds on one side, and then you'll switch sides, doing the other leg. Same thing. Here we go. Oh, it's tight. Gotta love it. Stretch out those hips and glutes. Great exercise. From here, we're going to go into our pec stretch and our band pull-apart. So I'm going to grab my band. Red mini band works great. I'm going to do a pec stretch. So I'm going to hold the band on the outside edges, put it behind my head in order to stretch out my chest and my shoulders. You can twist to one side, get a little stretch on that side, more on this side. Stretching back and forth, put those arms back, stretching out that chest and those shoulders. This is for the first 15 seconds of this exercise. After that, you're going to come to the front. Again, band pull aparts, arms locked out nice and tight. Do not bend the elbows. Pull the band apart until it gets to your chest or neck area and then come forward. Don't let it slack in the front and don't let the elbows bend. You're going to knock out as many as you can get, squeezing your shoulder blades together at the top. This is an upper back movement. You want to reverse everything that happens from sitting, driving, typing. Rounded back posture, horrible, bad, don't want that. This will help correct it. From there, we're going to go into our one leg hip bridge. So I'm going to get down on my back. I'm going to have a heel down. You have your hands to your side. The other leg will be up. To reduce the base of support, bring your hands in. That'll make it even harder to do. Otherwise, hands out. Raise the hips up, squeeze the glute, come back down, and repeat at the halfway mark. You're going to switch legs and repeat on the other side. Squeeze the glute, come back down, squeeze the glute, come back down. From here, we are going to go into our pledge push-up. So I'm going to have my hands under my shoulders. My feet will be a little wider apart than normal. From here, keep everything tight. So core is tight, butt tight, legs tight, everything tight. I'm going to come up, pledge to my shoulder, back down. Pledge to the other shoulder, back down. Repeat on each side for the 30 seconds, slow and controlled. The slower you go, the harder the core is on this one. Don't let your hips twist, don't let them sag, and don't pike them up in the air. From here, bent over, thoracic rotation. Just going to get down on my hands and my knees. Hand behind the back, elbow to elbow. Eyes follow the elbow up. I keep my core tight so I do not have any twisting of my lower back. This is all upper back. You can do 15 seconds on one side. Halfway mark, switch sides. Same thing. Eyes follow the elbow. Keep your core tight. Get that thoracic rotation in there. From there, we're going to go to Y, T, I. 5 Ys, 5 Ts, 5 Is. Keep everything down. You're only moving at the upper shoulder and upper back area. So I'll do 5 Ys, then I'll go 5 Ts, and I'll finish 5 Is. Knock those out for the 30 seconds. Rocking ankle mobilizations next. Going to get up into a high position. This will be the only time I'd say it's okay to pike. Because the idea of this one is to push those heels down, stretch those calves. Come up high on the toes, rock back, come back up, go back. You're stretching your calves, open the mobility up in the ankles. Great exercise, good stretch. From there, we're going to go into our squat to stand. So I'm going to have my feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Grab my toes with straight legs. From here, pull yourself down. Make sure your heels down, butt down, back flat, chest up, nice and straight. Extension, rotation. Extension, rotation. Hold your feet, come back up, stretch side to side, then you'll go back down and repeat. From there, we're going to move right into our X-band walk. Grab a mini band. You're going to step on it. Get a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. This is where you want to be. The band is still loose. Grab the band, make an X, keep your elbows at your side. I'm going to step out to the left. That leg is straight, this leg will bend. Straight leg out. My feet do not come together. Make sure you stay shoulder width apart when you stand back. Step out, step out. You'll go 15 seconds on one side, 15 seconds on the other side. Repeat. Stretch out those hips and those glutes. From here, I'm going to move right into a reverse one leg, stiff-legged deadlift walk. On this one, similar to what we do in our Wednesday routines, except on this one there is movement involved. I'm going to reach out with a stretch. I'm going to come back. I'm going to take a small step, other leg. Reach out, come back, small step. Alternating legs each time. Stretch them out. And keep walking. 30 seconds on that one. Right after that, we're going to go into our walking Spider-Man with a hip lift and a reach. So this is a little bit different than our Monday, Wednesday, Friday routine. I'm going to start here, standing position. I'm going to step out, hands down. Now I'm going to have my knee down, but here's the hip lift. I'm going to look through my legs, stretch out my hamstrings when I come up. I go back down, and then the reach. So it's a three-part movement. Stand up, other side. Step out, hands down, knee down. Hip lift through my legs, come down, and reach. Great exercise, fantastic. Another one I got from Eric Cressy, totally love it. Next up, we're going to move into a knee hug to an overhead lunge walk. So from here, I'm going to bring my knee up. I'm going to pull it to my chest, staying tall. I'm going to go into an overhead lunge as soon as I go down, come back up. Knee hug, pull it to the chest, stay nice and tall, right into an overhead lunge. Come back up, knee hug, same thing, overhead lunge. Nice and tall at the top. Good form on that one. Last one, this is a killer. You'll be warmed up for sure. We're going to sprint, and then we're going to backpedal. This is going to be for 30 seconds, back and forth. So I'll show you what it looks like. We've got almost 20 yards of space on this. So it'll start down low into a sprint position. From here, I'm going to sprint. Decelerate, backpedal. You will repeat this 30 seconds back and forth. Your heart rate will be sky high. You'll be ready for the workout, but you know what? We still have core work coming. You have a 6-minute core workout coming, and then we'll get into our mud run training, baby. That's how we do it. Crank it.